back for more. Well, welcome. I'm glad I didn't put you off by boring you in part 1. I'll start off by saying I really suck at racing games. Yeah, I'm really bad at them. So, what better way to really put you off my channel than to show you just how bad I am at racing games? You get to watch a rather interesting brightness adjustment.
Cars.
Oh, fantastic.
To some, they're just
Jeremy Clarkson. Let's hope he doesn't say anything needlessly offensive.
Or walking.
Okay, so while this is going on, at the moment, I'm 2 out of 2 on Xbox One games. I've enjoyed both I've played so far.
They are our history.
For one of them being an Xbox exclusive as well, I mean, that's a good start. It's filled me with a slight optimism. It still looks as if PS4 have the better gaming schedule, but there's still stuff to enjoy exclusively on Xbox. This being the second. For someone who's incredibly bad at racing games, Forza actually has been rather interesting. Well, up until Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox 360, I've enjoyed all the Forza games I've played.
Dreams are driven. Welcome to Forza.
Okay. Right, in this single lap exhibition event on Old World Europe's crown jewel, don't worry about winning. Oh, I don't intend to. Turn down the lights, oh, sod off. Using some of the most cutting-edge technology found in today's automotive world, this, oh god, it's technical, well, not exactly technical information about the car. Okay.
Now is your chance to explore the McLaren
do we start
P1
yet?
up close. Open the door.
Is this heavy rain all of a sudden?
Climb in.
Yes,
Start the car
okay,
to begin
it's
the race.
even before it started, it's managed to make me feel stupid. Heavy rain had a habit of that. You failed to walk down an alleyway. Yes, this isn't making me feel stupid. Okay, down to actual racing. Oh, I hate this perspective. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's better. Oh, fantastic. Start my race with a crash. Yep, that's me. Okay. I feel as if I don't concentrate incredibly hard on this, I'm not going to do very well, so I may be fairly quiet to... Oh, I'm crashing. Let's try that rewind button. Yeah, did I mention I'm terribly bad at racing games? Yes, I think I'll be rewinding that again. That did a lot of good. Well, at least I get to see lots of pretty angles of how I crashed. Okay, let's try this again. Right, I will just keep going this time. Okay. They said not to worry about winning. Just stick to the line, and everything will be fine. I'm not sticking to the line! The controls feel a lot stiffer than the other Forza games. Whether that's something to do with the new controls, well, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the car I'm driving, but turning doesn't feel as responsive as it used to. Some people may say it's more realistic. I wouldn't know, because I've never driven a sports car. In fact, I've hardly ever driven a car. I have no driver's license. However, I am fully forklift trained. So there you go. It's kind of like driving, just with lifting stuff. Okay. Am I coming close to the end now? I feel as if this will be a rather short video if I just do one race, so I'll probably do one more before we finish this. Okay. I feel as if I'm starting to get the hang of this, but I'm also starting to get the feeling that it's turned on some driving assists for me. As if the game has pitied me. And there we go. Don't worry about winning. I just do it anyway. And, an achievement. Welcome to Forza Motorsport. Ah, the poor man's achievement.
That race
You've
was
played
only
the
a
game.
taste of
Have
the
an
journey ahead of
achievement.
you. As we continue, you will traverse
You may as well have
epic
just given me a bowl of
automotive
cereal
world
and a
full of
spoon.
fast cars,
And said,
old
go on,
rivalries,
you can
and
do
new
it.
technology.
Oh, well done, you did. Have a pretty badge. And I've disconnected my controller. Thanks for telling me to hold the guide button, game.
Leagues are home to a wide variety of cars, from vintage to sport to grand touring. Your career starts with the Modern Sport Compact Championship Series. But before you choose your car,
I really
let's
don't
learn
like her
more
speaking
about the group
voice.
from BBC's Top Gear.
No offense. Oh god, speaking of speaking
Then in
voices.
2012, Mr. Toyota and Mrs. Subaru announced the arrival of their twins, GT86 and BRZ. The world rejoiced. Here were two cars
Jeremy
designed
Clarkson,
not to save the
the
planet,
stupid
nor
band
to take your
thinker.
entire extended family to the seaside in a modular lounge environment. No, they were designed to make you smile. They were small, lightweight, skinny-tired, rear-drive.
I'm sure he
and
knows his stuff about
affordable.
cars, though.
This was the beginning of a new
I
age
just
for
have
sporting
very
motoring.
little interest
Only
myself.
it wasn't. If you looked hard enough, there've always been affordable cars designed to brighten up your day. Mazda especially has always provided for the enthusiastic driver. That's why it made the simple, wonderful MX-5 and the RX-8. The Honda S2000, meanwhile, is a complete screamer, and it's possible the same applies to the Hyundai Genesis. But I'm not sure, as it's only sold in Korea and the United States.
Okay, so I
Select
get to
your
choose a
first car
car.
from this list and
Right,
begin your career. This car will take you through some of the best racing in the world, so choose the car that speaks to you.
the Subaru is speaking to me.
These are designs pulled from the cloud, recommended just for you.
Ah,
As
and I
you
get
use
to
more
choose how it
designs,
looks.
This list adapts to
Wonderful.
match your tastes.
Ah, was that Zelda I saw? Ooh, that'll annoy a few people to know that Zelda appeared in an Xbox game. Of course I'll go for that. Ooh, it has a pretty Triforce on the front as well. I do like that. I will drive with the power of the Triforce. It even has gold-plated
This
wheels.
is your 2013
Lovely.
Subaru BRZ. This is your career home space. Come back here to access Forza Vista and customize your cars. Your first career takes you on a journey to 5 of the world's great racing venues.
Okay, so I am in Switzerland.
Today, we
Okay,
venture to the
then.
snow-capped mountains of the Bernese Alps in Switzerland.
So I imagine there's a lot of content to this game. I mean, it still feels like a good racing game. Like I said, I'm not a fan of racing games particularly. This is kind of one that just got bundled in with the console, so I thought I'd better have a look at it. But yeah, it's a good game for people who don't know how to play racing games. Essentially, that's not to say that the driving mechanics on the game are poor. It's to say that you get a series of assists, such as assisted braking, you get driving line, you get assisted steering. Here we go, I'll show you.
This is a realistic simulation
And
that features
they
several assists
appear
make
to be
driving
turned
approachable
on.
for everyone. In the assists
Game
menu,
difficulty
you can adjust
easy.
these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation.
Yes, so it's assisted. Okay, it's all assisted. Right, so I tell you what, for this game, I shall not use any rewind, as I have assists turned on, and I'm probably going to look like a much more professional driver for it. Okay, I did notice it said level up faster by pressing Y. Oh, that would be my sister's boyfriend on the left there in 13th place. I think it said something about it picks drivers out of the cloud or something like that. I'm not sure whether I like that or not. I mean, would we just go to an online race of some sort? Oi player J. Okay. Right, so, that apparently was a perfect pass. I don't see what was so perfect about it, as that one was only a good. As was that. Okay. Yeah, anyway, what I was about to say was, I did notice just before the race began, it said press Y to level up quicker. Ha 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 ha! Ah, enjoy going backwards, fool. Yeah, I noticed it said press Y to level up faster, and I can't help but think that that is some kind of monetization to encourage the player to spend real money to improve more within game, which is a shameless exercise if it is. God damn you, Microsoft. And turn 10, I will never forgive what you did to Forza Horizon 2 on the 360 anyway. It may be interesting to actually buy Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One, just to see how different it is, whether they have taken care of that version on the Xbox One in comparison to the shoddy version on the 360, which you had to pay, what, maybe £5 less than the Xbox One version for? I'd just come off the back of enjoying Forza Horizon, the original one, and I was happy to spend full price on the game. I didn't do my research though, which probably didn't help things. Okay, so I think we're coming up to the end of the first lap here. And looking at the time, I've already made this a longer Vimeo video than I was intending to. I have to question their grading system for how you turn. I had a perfect turn just a second ago, and I felt as if I went incredibly wide. I'm guessing drafting is when you stay behind a car and use their tailwind to pick up speed. But yes, Forza does seem to be my favourite racing game series, unless you include the Mario Kart games within that. Because Mario Kart beats the hell out of this, as it still understands the value of playing in a room with friends and making it fun. And that's really the key word there with gaming nowadays, is it seems like the fun is being taken out of a lot of them and replaced with realism, which isn't exactly the reason why a lot of people play video games. Some people will claim that they enjoy the realism, and there are games where... I knocked those across the road earlier. There are games where realism is going to play a big part in it. As in, it is important to get realism down. Even with these assists on, I still lose control. Things seem to be going a hell of a lot more smoothly though than my first race. That's called learning. And I believe I am coming up to the end. There we go. I suck at racing games, but I have 2 wins under my belt. And it, yeah, about the damage. It was everyone else's fault. Okay, so this is the first game where I've played and thought, meh, it's not a bad game, just not my thing. What next? Well, it's Shadow of Mordor. I'm not a massive Lord of the Rings fan, however, I've seen a lot of gameplay videos of this and it looks rather impressive. Okay, so this is my second attempt. My first capture of this game went horribly wrong. Terrible shot there. Yeah, it went rather wrong. So you don't get to see me showing you how to stealth kiss a woman. Yes, that's right. You learn how to stealth kiss women. The fighting system on this, it does feel good for as simplistic as it really is. A rather simple attack whilst no one's attacking you, counter when people are attacking you. The action feels very satisfying. So yeah, this isn't actually my first 10 minutes of playing this game. Like I said, it went a little bit wrong. But yeah, it's still very, very early in the game. I'm still getting a hell of a lot of tutorials on it.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
It's the earlier incarnation of the Black Hand who terrorized Daredevil and Elektra.
What more?
Just to prove that the Black Hand is a rather generic name.
I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
Yeah, so okay, this is our first look at the now famous Nemesis system. Okay, so you interrogate people to learn about the enemy hierarchy. So here we go, Gimu the slaver. It looks as if he's going to be our first target. So we've learned about who we have to find. Okay. Power 4. That's how difficult he will be. Okay, you're the main mission. Press A to mark your target. There we go. Okay. And I will say right now, I like this game so far.
If one can trust
3 out of 4 that I've really enjoyed immensely. And the other one, 4 to 5, I did enjoy it. It's just not my kind of game. So really I'm giving you my evaluation early, as we still have plenty of time to play this game. I'll play through the first mission anyway. Okay, save the humans trapped within Mordor. So I guess I'm... Oh, achievement. I'm getting a lot of those right now. Always tends to happen at the beginning of your game. It's a little mechanic to help drive you. That's a rather big thing that I don't think I should be fighting just yet, so I
don't understand why I'm here.
yeah, if I
Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
666 feet, okay. Right, I'm going to keep running, because I think that big thing may be after me? Or not, no. No, perhaps not. My mini-map says otherwise. The Black Gate? This is probably all information that I'll find out about later on.
I ain't afraid of no category. Next one I see, I'm gonna learn to ride it.
Okay, yellow arrows I'm guessing means I'm being spotted. Okay, let's start this. An Uruk slaver holds a captive with the information of our captains. Hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive and find out what he knows. Okay, so I'm guessing you beat this captain, then you find out who the next captain you have to fight is. Okay. Well, I did well to save him.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Don't you see? The prisoner created a
That's very
distraction.
callous of you.
Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal.
Okay. The Wraith World. Okay.
Slay the Orc captain. Cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
Okay, advice I shall probably be taking for any camp I come towards.
Seen the new captain yet? No, I heard the slave
I like all the
raiders
banter
are mess.
between all the orcs. It's a nice little touch. It makes them feel like they have personality. The only problem is they all seem to have the same voice, and that was simple enough. Okay, no hiding bodies or anything like that.
Look, don't call me crazy, but I heard them.
I gained an ability point. Now, how do I unlock them?
I didn't much like it neither. What do you think it is?
Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Okay, he's hard against the wall, jump out, and there we go. Is that... did I get spotted? I don't know.
To escape, eh? No weakling man can outrun an Uruk.
Right, okay. So I suppose when it's filling up yellow, they're aware of someone in their presence. It sounds simple. Okay, do I get any option? Knockdown.
They tried to get away.
Yeah, let's go for that.
They will die
Okay.
tied to a pole. The same. Not a chance.
Okay, finishing him off early didn't work.
Another shrock that needs to be put back in its place.
It keeps giving you glossary stuff. I'm not too sure why they do that mid-fight. Possibly just wait until the end, because there's no chance that I'm going to look at that right now. Okay. Like I said, the fighting, it seems to link together quite well, even when you've got a lot of people around. It's made it so that it can still feel enjoyable, and it's still impactful as well. Much like the Batman games. Very, very cool. It looks badass on video as well. Oh god, I got hit. That's a shame. That's okay, I shall turn my... Okay, so pick up a rune? Oh, that's a yellow thing, obviously. Provide bonuses for your weapons. Okay. Available slot with A. You can upgrade your weapons with additional rune slots by spending M. A dagger rune. Okay. Okay, I see. Right, oh, okay. That's kind of nice. one slaver rescued. Well, slave rescued, one slaver dead.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
Okay, so I'll start to wrap things up here whilst this is going on. So yeah, I'm pleased with my purchase. As I said earlier in my first part of my other video, I'm still not 100% sure why you'd buy a console yet. Essentially, the hard drive space is going to get bigger over time. They may get cheaper. I know you can buy a Call of Duty edition of the Xbox One, which has a 1 terabyte hard drive rather than the 500 gigabytes. You've just got to put up with having Call of Duty, really, which is a good or bad thing depending on where you stand on those games, really. Me, I would rather have games like this. This has definitely been one of my favourite games out. Well, it has been my favourite out of the 4, definitely. It's the most interesting, and it feels the most fresh.
Someone wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
Yeah, it's if you haven't got a PC good enough to run Shadow of Mordor is worth getting. It's worth getting a console just for Shadow of Mordor. It is really that good. I've really enjoyed playing it. So yeah, like I said, I'm wrapping things up here. I hope you've enjoyed my first look at the Xbox One, and I hope you'll catch me again soon. Take care, viewer.